Hi, my name is Stu McLaren, co-founder of Wishlist Member, the software now trusted by over 24,000 online communities and membership sites. Welcome to our video series. This is video 3 in how to build a profitable online community. In video 1, we talked about how big companies were doing it by building a community around their product, service, or brand, and how that has helped them boost their bottom line. In video 2, we talked about how everyday people have taken the same concepts and built a membership site around a passion, a hobby, or an expertise. In this video, we're going to be talking about you. Yes, you. What do you need to do if you're looking to build your online membership site? Well, by the end of this video, you'll be crystal clear on the exact steps you need to focus on so that you can hit the ground running when it comes to building your membership site. So let's get started. You ready? Here we are at the whiteboard where we're going to be talking about the membership site blueprint. A builder would never build a house without a blueprint, and you should never build a membership site without your own set of plans as well. And it starts with your master strategy, knowing who you're going to market to, what you're going to offer, and how you're going to do it. So let's go over here to the master strategy. First, who will you target? You need to get clear on who you're going to be selling to. And remember, it's much better if you focus on a specific niche versus a broad niche. Think mini owners versus car owners. Next, what solution will you offer? Here, you want to focus on what challenges or frustrations the market is having and how you're going to help them solve those challenges or frustrations. And remember, people will pay more if you help them solve their problems. So what solution will you offer? Next, when will you deliver the content? Is it going to be daily, weekly, or monthly? Is it going to be on a specific day? And you need to decide on what format. Is it going to be audio, video, or text? So when will you deliver the content and what format? Lastly, how will you deliver it? This is where you need to get clear on what type of membership model you're looking to build. Publisher model, or a course, or a download area. And you need to get clear on the site design and navigation, making sure that your site is set up to be able to deliver that content accordingly. So who will you target? What solution will you offer? When will you deliver the content? And how will you deliver it? Refer to your worksheet for further details. So the next area of the blueprint is the content strategy. And ultimately, this is what people are going to be paying for when they join your membership, so you want to get real clear on this. So over on your content strategy, you want to focus on your frequency, how often you are going to publish content, the format, meaning is it going to be audio, video, or text, and one thing that I'll suggest to you to make your life a lot easier is to break your content into segments. So for our site, Wishlist Insider, one of the things that we've done is we've created a couple different segments. So every Thursday, we publish a segment called the Forum Focus. And what we do is we highlight 3 to 4 hot conversations that are happening inside of the forum. And this way, it's a predictable segment that we do every Thursday. And likewise, we have one on a Friday called Inside the Insider, which is a video recap of all of the content that has been added inside the site. So make it easy on yourself by creating different segments. Lastly, you want to make it easy by creating different templates as well. Now, if you're stuck for ideas, don't worry. We've included 20 plus different article templates in the actual worksheet. But in our business, one of the things that we did was we just kept an eye out for article ideas from other blogs that we visit, other websites, or other articles that we read. And we've now got a database of over 200 plus different templates that we can go to anytime we're stuck for inspiration. So make it easy on yourself by creating different segments and by creating different templates. If you do this, you'll be able to get into a rhythm, and creating compelling content that your market is going to love will be absolutely easy. The next area under the membership blueprint is your promotion strategy. What are you doing to get people to your site? What a lot of people miss is that you actually want to do a variety of things before you even launch your site to build your following and build your audience. The more you do that, the more momentum you'll have when you actually do launch it. But when it comes to ongoing promotion, that's really broken down into 3 areas. Free strategies that you're going to use. These could be things like writing articles, publishing videos, or guest authoring on other blogs. There's a whole variety of different free strategies that you can use to drive people to your site, and you want to get clear on which ones you're going to use. Next are your paid strategies, where you're actually spending money to advertise to get people to your site. could be things like Google ads, Facebook ads, or e-zine advertisements, or blog ads, all of which you're spending money and then driving people to your membership site. Lastly is one of my favorites, it's content marketing, using your content to sell your membership. So what we've done here in this series is we've created compelling content that we're giving away absolutely free, and people are naturally sharing it to others through LinkedIn, through Facebook, Twitter, Google Buzz, and so forth. So create compelling content, people are naturally sharing it and driving people back to the membership. So these are a variety of different strategies, free, paid, and content. Get clear on which ones you're going to use in your whole promotion strategy. So the next area in our membership site blueprint is your conversion strategy. What are you doing to take people from being interested into being a paying customer? Well, that really falls into 4 main categories. Your selling sequences. So by publishing free content that people can access, how are you then following up with them to take them from somebody who's interested to wanting to actually pay for that content? Usually this is done with an autoresponder series or follow-up messages. And so you want to think about what your selling sequence is going to look like. Then you want to focus on your site conversion. So what are you doing on your site to help convert people and generate interest? Obviously, one of the things you'll need is a sales letter. And on that sales letter, the recommendation from direct response copywriter John Carlton is to just get to the point. Tell them what you have, how it will benefit them, and what you want them to do next. Then you've got sales triggers. These could be things like bonuses, limited time extras, deadlines, things of that nature. One of the things that we do in Wishlist Insider is we have a disappearing bonus every month. So each month we create a new bonus and it is removed the next month and replaced with something new. This creates all kinds of new sales for us because people want to get that particular bonus that month, and so they sign up. Our job then is just to show them and demonstrate the value of what our site provides so that they'll continue to stay a member long after. Then you've got things like member triggers. Now this is where Wishlist Member really comes into play, because you have like your error pages, your teaser functionalities with the hide and show feature and the more tag protection, all of which can help you generate interest using your content to take members from, say, a free member to being a paid member. So if you've got a free membership level, you're going to definitely want to think about your member triggers, things that you can do inside of your site to take people from one level to a higher paying level. So the next area you want to focus on is your retention strategy. So once you have paying members, what are you doing every month to keep them as paying members? This is easily the #1 mistake I see membership site owners making, meaning that they don't have a strategy in place to keep people interested. One of the sayings that I share all the time is people come for the content, but they stay for the community. And that's what brings us over to the #1 point here. You've got to be focused on your content and relationships as part of your retention strategy, meaning people are paying for content and you want to make sure that that content continues to serve them, continues to help them and solve their challenges. And likewise, you want to help them connect not only with you, but with other members as well. The stronger the relationships, the more likely they're going to stay a member. I also recommend having a strategy in place for new members, meaning helping them get familiar and comfortable with your site as soon as possible. That can really be boiled down to your site design, making sure that the navigation is clear and that your members can find the content that they joined the site to access. Plus having a welcome sequence. So this could be really helpful in terms of drawing your members' attention to different areas of the site that they may not be familiar with right away. And lastly, always having a first step video, meaning when somebody first joins your site, what do you want them to do first? Perhaps add their profile picture or watch some welcome videos or whatever it may be, but make sure you're clear on what the first steps are. I like to put this on my dashboard so that that's the first thing people see. Then having a strategy in place for your existing members. So one of the things is you got to focus very clearly on your content teasers, making sure you have compelling copy for your article titles and for the rest of your content and communication so that your members are always coming back to the site. Then some other tips and tricks, having points and rewards, things that your members are continuously earning or working towards. This goes a long way into keeping your members motivated and staying a paying member. And lastly, there are a variety of consumption tricks that you can utilize when it comes to your content. One that we like to use is what we call overlapping content. So we'll start a chunk of content in 1 month and we'll finish it in the second month. So the first month it draws people in and they're naturally going to want to figure out and see how it ends, and that's why they'll stay for the second month. So these are just some ideas to help you as far as that goes. So first focus on the content and helping your members build relationships, then focus on developing a strategy for new members and one for existing members. The next area of the membership site blueprint is your engagement strategy. What are you doing inside of your site to keep your members coming back and consuming the content? Well, that really falls under three main things. First of all, you need to give your members a reason to come back into your site. So one of the things that we do is we continuously ask our members opinions, thoughts, we run different polls, we have suggestions where they can give us suggestions for the site, giving them a reason to come back. We also have things like a disappearing bonus that we talked about earlier. That's an example of another reason they're coming back to the site and consuming content and therefore interacting. The other thing you got to remember is you are the master networker of your site. So get to know your members' areas of strength. And if there's any way that you can involve them by reaching out to them, do so. The other thing is, if you have a forum and you see questions that somebody else could answer, call on those other members and invite them to answer or respond to those forum threads. It's a great way to, again, involve people and get them interacting with each other and within your site. And lastly, contests and rewards are a fun way to certainly increase the involvement within your site. So people are participating, winning certain things. The key thing with this is to implement a strategy where more people win rather than less. So, number one, give your members a reason to come back to the site. Number two, remember you're the master networker, so connect people, get to know your members' areas of strength. And three, run different contests and rewards. These are just some examples of an engagement strategy that can help you, number one, bring your members back to your site, keep the energy high, the motivation high, and certainly make your site much more exciting. Remember, the more people contribute to the overall success of your site, the more likely they're going to stay a paying member. The last area of the membership site blueprint is the outsourcing strategy. So inevitably, there's going to be a point in time when you're not going to want to do all of the things necessary to keep a successful membership site going. So that's why you're going to need an outsourcing strategy. So let's go take a look. First, you may want to think about outsourcing some of the content. So are there other people who can contribute content to your membership? Perhaps it could be some of your fellow members, perhaps other experts in the industry or guest authors. Whatever you may do, you may want to think about getting some other people involved and thinking about how often you want those types of articles being contributed to your site. Next is the community management. Is there somebody that you can hire or incentivize to manage your entire community, meaning keep the conversations going? Remember, you want it lively inside of your site and you want there to be a lot of activity, and this certainly is a very important role. Most often, the people who make the best community managers are your star or your superstar members within your site. So think about that moving forward. Marketing. This is certainly a very important position. Certainly getting people to the site and converting them into paying members is a very important role. So whether you outsource all of it or whether you outsource certain parts of it, perhaps somebody who manages your blog ads or perhaps manages your pay-per-click ads, this could be a role for somebody to handle certain parts of the marketing. Your website and design. Now, WordPress makes this very easy, but it can certainly be a huge stress relief if you have somebody who's handling all the graphics, handling the updating of the site, and so forth. So it could, again, be somebody within your community, or it could be somebody locally that you hire to help you with the website design. And lastly, accounting. Now, this was the very first thing that I looked to outsource. I'm not a numbers guy, and so this was somebody that I looked to hire right away. But if you can't afford to hire somebody, you may want to think about the processor that you're using. For example, ClickBank actually handles all of the payments and the affiliate program for you. So all the checks that go out to affiliates, they're all handled by ClickBank. So it certainly pays dividends to use a solution like ClickBank if you are not looking to hire somebody for accounting, but you're not wanting to do the accounting yourself. So Think about content management. Who could you hire to help you create new content? Who could you hire to help manage your community? Who could you hire to help manage different parts of your marketing, your website design, and your accounting? So, coming back here to quickly recap, your membership site blueprint consists of your master strategy. Who are you targeting? What are you selling them? And how are you going to get them to your site? Your content strategy. What content is most appealing to that market? What problems and challenges are you going to help solve? Your promotion strategy. How are you going to get people to the site in the first place? Your conversion strategy. How are you going to take those people from people that are interested to paying members? Retention. Once they are paying members, how are you going to keep them paying members month after month? Your engagement strategy. How are you going to keep people engaged and interested in your content and all of the things that are happening within your site? And your outsourcing strategy. So as you grow, how can you outsource different parts of the business so that you're not the one handling all of the work? Now you have an outline to immediately help you get started when building your membership site. And I invite you to join us for our membership site coaching program, where we'll be going into much greater detail in all 7 areas. We'll show you how to identify a profitable market to enter, what they're willing to pay for, and how to effortlessly attract those people to your membership. And once they are a paying member, we'll show you how to keep them a paying member month after month with our 50+ retention strategies. And if you already have a membership site but your members aren't really active, we'll show you how to solve that with our fun and interactive engagement strategies. Lots of tips, lots of case studies and examples, templates, checklists, and mind maps, all the tools you need to help you hit the ground running. Plus, we'll have video tutorials showing you step by step how to take everything that you've learned and actually implement it when you begin building your site. And what makes this coaching program so unique is that we'll actually be building a brand new membership site with you. So you can look over our shoulder and see how we are taking all these concepts and applying it to our membership. If you're a designer or developer, then you'll want to consider joining us for not only this course, but also the Certified Developer Program, where we'll be showing you how to build a business around providing membership site setup services, just like Sandra DeFreitas in video number 2. You'll learn how to take these concepts, begin attracting clients, and helping them set up their membership sites for maximum performance. And it is by far the #1 request that we have in our support desk from people looking for help to setting up their membership site. And we'd love to refer that business to you. So click on the link you see on this site and join us for the membership site coaching program or the Certified Developer Program. You'll be able to begin accessing the content right away so that you can get started building your membership site. We look forward to helping you make your membership site a big success. Take care.